Cops catch man violently masturbating in police station. Vada, you can go ahead and blur those out under your discretion. Hopefully it doesn't show his meat.
About to graduate tomorrow.
Does it show? Is this age restricted?
What's going on, man?
I was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
You still got the evidence. Your pants are still unzipped. What else were you doing?
Damn.
On the 17th of December 2023, 25-year-old Andrew Slocum Kappa was observed by police communications operators entering the lobby of the Lake City Police Department in Lake City, Florida. At first, his behavior didn't raise any flags. He walked in, lingered in the lobby for a moment, and then
So bro voluntarily walked in the police station and beat his meat. That must have been on his bucket list or something. Or otherwise, bro is the super gooner. Like, that bro was just gooning just to goon, bro. Like, this was the most dangerous place to goon, and bro just did it just for the thrills.
his way towards a fire exit. It looked as if he was trying to access the fire bay. However, when that failed, he casually wandered back into the main lobby, hung around for about a minute, and then left. Operators on duty noted that this odd behavior wasn't initially a cause for concern. They wrote it off, thinking he was looking for an officer to report a non-emergency issue. Remember, it's quite common for most of the public to not know their way around a police station, especially when no one's there to greet you. Just when operators were about to continue on with their day, they spotted Andrew on camera once again, re-entering the lobby. This time, his intentions were clearer. He pulled a chair out of one of the interview rooms, placed it near a power outlet, and plugged his phone in to charge. The operators thought. Andrew was clearly just looking for somewhere to put his phone on charge. And with that assumption, they let—
Why would he do this, though? I gotta be mental illness, bro. Bro went into the police station. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when he come for you? It's like, what's wrong with you, bro? Go to prison.
let him be.
Well, I mean, I guess you're there, but
keeping an eye on him.
Well,
For several
jail.
minutes, everything seemed normal, but then out of nowhere, the situation took a whole other disturbing turn. Andrew, ladies and gentlemen, took his out of his pants and began masturbating right there in front of the cameras.
how does he know it was violent, though? What constitutes as violent meat tugging? How do you know it's violent? Like, how do I have to be stroking in order for it to be violent, though?
Bear in mind, this is around 3 p.m. in broad daylight. And with that in mind, the operators had no other
30
choice
strokes
but
per
to act
second.
fast before someone walked in on him. So they radioed for assistance, and within moments, Corporal Hardison and another officer from the Lake City Police Department were dispatched to the lobby to confront Andrew about his inappropriate behavior.
What's going on, man?
I was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
Who's worse, this guy or Nautica Malone? You gotta understand, with Nautica Malone, bro, he had a destination, bro. He had an obvious goon plan, bro. And that's why he went to Bikini Barista. I don't support it, but there was an obvious intent and plan there. This is just like a radicalized gooner, just doing it anywhere, bro, just for the of it.
Was charging my phone.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
What else were you doing?
Nothing.
You still got the evidence. Your pants are still unzipped. What else were you doing?
I was thinking about going to the bathroom.
You're thinking about going to the bathroom. You know you're in the police department, right?
Yes, sir.
So you know there's cameras everywhere, right?
He had to have done that. There's no way he doesn't know that.
You want to tell me again what were you doing?
That had to, bro. It had to be on his bucket list. There's no
Take you
way.
to jail for checking your in my lobby.
No, sir.
This is a hard watch. This is a hard watch. The silence is so loud. The silence is so loud.
It's not rocket science.
Did he finish? Is that your... Obviously not. If he did, though, he's a very dangerous... Or if you could finish in a police station under the circumstances, looking at nothing, you're sick.
What's your name?
Bear.
Bear?
Yes, sir.
Like B-E-A-R?
Yes, sir.
Bear, what's your last name, Bear?
Grills.
Are you sure that's your name, Bear? You sure that's your name?
Dang, you walk... Is this sped? You walk this whole police station, they're gonna take your ID anyway, bro. And you... Like, what?
So your name is not Andrew?
Holy clarity.
Do you not recognize?
This that real post-nut clarity. Y'all gotta understand saying this that real post-nut clarity. Maybe he nutted, bruh. This that real post-nut clarity. Post-nut clarity hit like a bullet, bro.
Recognize me?
Yes, sir, I do.
So why are you gonna lie to us and tell us your name is Bear?
Well, that's what I go by.
All right, so what's your government name, Andrew?
Andrew
Andrew what?
Capper.
Andrew
Why
Capper.
would you decide to come to the police department to relieve yourself?
I
Mental illness. He could have done this at a store, a restaurant, Olive Garden, the movies, Arby's even, bro.
All right, stand up, put your hands behind your back.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna leave now.
No, what the fuck you mean you gonna leave?
Stand up and put your hands behind
This what y'all wanted to see? Y'all wanted to see this nigga violently stroke his...
your back.
Yo, Vada, blur that out. Blur that out. You can't say on YouTube.
Take your hands out of your pocket.
back.
Yo, they have to touch his hands. They got gloves on.
Now, unfortunately, I have the task of reviewing video to see whether or not you're actually going to jail. You're just detained.
All right, he got to
now.
be the goon detective, bro. Damn, he got to watch the vid, bro. He about to go rave if it was violent enough to constitute for him to arrest him. Yo, Ken, think for that sub.
So what was going on?
I had sleep paralysis.
My name. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
You have sleep paralysis.
Yes, sir.
So what does that have to do with what's going on right now?
Andrew Capper.
I was just really confused. I was kind of lost track of time.
Okay.
I didn't see anyone.
You didn't see anyone?
I fell asleep.
When you fell asleep? And then what?
I don't know. I woke up when y'all got here.
You were playing with your phone and stuff when we got here.
What was he watching?
Lying is only going to make it worse.
I was in a state of
I got you,
I
Tony.
don't know.
Nah, this nigga's sick. You should have done it in the hospital instead. Yo, hey, Chad. Hold, bro. Hold on. Hold on, bro. Oh, no. He seen it.
Well, he absolutely was going.
Full thing?
Yeah, he nutted. Yeah, he seen it.
Anything on your person gonna be considered contraband and county jail?
Yes, sir.
Anything in your bag's gonna be considered contraband and county jail.
Actual biggest post-nut clarity, bro.
You told me
Get
you
wicked. That's why I gotta say y'all gotta control the goons, bro. Like I know it all be ha ha he and shit like those, but y'all gotta control the goons, bro. Cause this is where like overdosing on gooning can take you. This went in a police station, sat down, and started smacking and yoinking and moinking and oinking on his shit. This is what you gotta goddamn do that shit in moderation, though, bro.
Lost your wallet. You told me it got stolen. So what happened? You just been lying to me all day?
I don't remember doing what you said.
So is he hard right now?
Well, you've been lying to me since I met you earlier, so you don't have anything on you?
First, to actually get arrested in a police station. That's not true, but it sounds good.
So do you have an ID in your wallet?
Yes.
You do. Andrew Capper. that you could have given to me
Bro,
earlier
last name is really Capper, bro.
when I asked you for your ID. Interesting.
I would rather you beat your at a cemetery, bro. Pause. It would have just made more sense.
You don't have anything in your shirt?
Not in that way, but you know, it would have just like it's better than this, probably. So we stop talking.
Well, I think it's going to be a little bit while before we make it to Neptune, don't you think?
I just wanted to get a ride there.
Now you get a ride to the county jail.
I have an Uber ride on the way.
It's tough.
That's tough. You got to cancel that drink, bro. You should have beat your me in the
You see
Uber
these cameras? They caught you.
in 4K.
What you were doing?
Is he crying? Gang, don't cry, bro. You need therapy, son.
Do you have anything in your shoes?
No, sir.
Why you look like Kirk? You do not look like Kirk. Imagine he got a triple XL in his
Is
motherfucking
this your
backpack.
charger,
That would
Andrew?
just be the cherry on top. What? I said imagine.
Alright, come on.
This video definitely clickbaited me though, because when you say somebody is violently beating his meat, I need to know, like, I need the details and shit. Like, bro, you can't tell me that, you know, a man goes into store and gets chocolate ice cream, and then I never see him getting the chocolate ice cream. I gotta see him violently swinking his shit. You feel me? In terms of the content and shit, so I'm slightly disappointed that we really don't get the details to see if we can make the assessment on our own to see if he was really violently doing that, you know? You gay, and it doesn't always got to be a gay thing. I'm a consumer. I'm consuming the content. Y'all are consuming me consuming the content. Don't y'all deserve what is said in the title and shit like those? If somebody says that a man is violently beating his meat, don't I really deserve to see him violently beating his meat? At least to come to the conclusion to gauge if that title deserves to be there or not? You would think so, no?
Go over here.
You like to consume videos of men beating their meat? Not necessarily, but I am a consumer. I'm a YouTuber, and you guys are YouTube watchers. And so it's just like, I don't know. You know, this has really hurt my feelings, bro. I just wish that, you know, we didn't have to do this and we could really just get a little bit more detail. Because I know the footage is there, you know, so it just would have been nice.
Keep going. Can you unlock doors? I just don't want to be touching all of my pouch with this glove. Appreciate it. Alright, go ahead and have a seat.
Request. Nigga said request body cam. Yo.
Face that way for me. Just your head. You don't have to face your whole body. Andrew, you
That
don't have
nigga's
to turn
like,
your
bro,
own
when they
window
hear
up.
why he was in jail, bro, whoever with him is not going to him, bro.
Alright, you can sit right.
And so, just days
what he get
before
arrested
his
for?
26th birthday,
For how
Andrew
long?
was booked in on indecent exposure charges. However,
that makes
after
sense.
I inquired about an outcome of this case, I received no response. The incident was classed as a misdemeanor though, not a felony.
Damn,
in
you
the
only got a
state of
misdemeanor for
Florida,
that?
it carries a sentence of up to 1 year in jail, up to 1 year of probation, and a fine of around $1,000. So we can
Casual, they're so used to beating their meat everywhere, bro. They're not even surprised no more. They're not even surprised, bro. Well, I already said my qualms with the video and shit like those. We still live channel those. I ain't gonna lie, that title is unskippable. So Vada, you gotta make the title similar. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you though. But if you're watching on live channel, Twitch will be right in the description and shit like those. It was okay video. But yeah, IBG.